You're Along was happening, fellas, man. We back at it. Right here, we talking about. Damn, look at this shit. Look at this shit. All right, man. I think I kind of did dive in to the video before about to do this reaction a little bit. It's about hall passes. If y'all don't know what a hall pass is, a hall pass is when you got your girl and a girl, or you could be a dude, whatever. You give your significant other the option to go do whatever. You know what I'm saying? I used to do this shit all the time. Then shit. Me and my ex. She was a hold up, but shit. Dive in this shit.
I am at a loss as to what to do with my 54 male wife, 51 females request. My wife and I have been married since 2001 and together since 1999. She is the most intelligent, thoughtful, caring, loyal person I know, and I have always thought of myself as fortunate to have met and married her. She is, even today, aesthetically beautiful, and men have told her this throughout our marriage. She has always shot them down. Earlier this year, she was diagnosed with uterine cancer, stage 1, and had a full hysterectomy. I was never concerned about the cancer. It was diagnosed early, dealt with quickly, and she made a full recovery. I took time off work to look after her after the surgery, and all seemed well. There were some, to be expected, emotional instances on her part, and although I am not an emotional person, we dealt with them together. After her recovery, she was insistent that we start living life to the fullest and took a 10-day trip to Europe, followed by a trip to Belize. We also have a trip to the UK and Spain slash. We also have a trip to the UK and.
I think I know where this is going now. I think I know where this is going. But I'm trying to hear the end of this shit.
Spain slash Portugal later this year. I am fine with these things, building memories and crossing bucket list adventures off her slash our list. I also understand that these are a result of feeling fragile on her part. She also took up yoga, swimming, and healthy cooking classes. I was fully on board until last week. Last week, she came home from work and told me she wanted her to have sex with someone else besides me. She wanted her to have sex with.
She been waiting for some dick. But I ain't gonna lie, I feel like it's she about to die. So I mean, is that she said she about to die? I don't know. Damn, I hope I didn't get that fucking messed up. But I mean, she probably thought at least she asked. A lot of females they did a hard pass behind your back. I know I done had that shit happen before. You know what I'm saying? So at least she came and was like, boom. I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying? She's trying to go crazy. But it's in their nature, bro. Like they gotta like I'm trying to remember in the beginning of it. It sounded like she was a lot younger than them or something like that. So they got married at a real young age. Reason why I'm against that shit. Girls got to get their whole phase out, man. I'm saying, hey, like girls got to get their whole phase out, man. Like some girls it happen at different times. Some girls it end at like 30. Some girls end up at 23. Some it all depends on the maturity level. Some girls they would it be some girls who want to get married at freaking 19, bro. It's just you know what I'm saying. But every girl got to get that. They got to get that hoe out. You know what I'm saying. And these, it's you feel me? Like so now that she see the clock ticking and she wants some. I don't know. I ain't mad at her shit because it was me. I ain't know, but like if I'm about to, my girl, like shit, you know what I'm saying? Hey, at least she asked though. She could have went behind your back. I mean, shit, you know what I'm saying? Actually, there's a movie. It's called The Replacement. In I ain't like that. It'd be hard for me to. I watched like clips of it, but it was this girl, this dude and her wife. She was cheating on him, but he didn't find out until she was on her deathbed. And so that was crazy, but like, you know what I'm saying? And then like he was mad at her, he hated her like till she, passed away and shit. But that, if she would have came to him with that, it would have been different because it's like, all right, she let me know. It ain't like she don't love you. And that's the thing too, you gotta understand though, man. These your girl, she might do something, and hey, it don't mean she don't love you though. I ain't taking the whole back, but I'm just saying though, that don't mean she don't love you. Just she ain't not that whole shit. But let's keep going.
Someone else besides me. She said that since her cancer diagnosis, her outlook on life has changed, and she doesn't want to be handcuffed from doing things she wants to do. She explained that there is this guy at her work, and she has always had some attraction.
She trying to, man. She said she don't want to get handcuffed. Oh shit, she talking about that somebody she been wanting at work. Oh, she been wanting to do this. She probably didn't already did it. She probably didn't already did it. All right, man. I ain't.
To him. He is leaving the company and she will never see him again. So this is the perfect opportunity to sleep with someone else. She said that I could say no, of course, but that she would, quote, be mad/disappointed at me for an undetermined amount of time, and that it would be confirmation of my male toxicity and insecurity. Ready for the
All right, I know I kept on talking about the girl, like how it's kind of cool. I get it, but let's say if I'm in his shoes, I'm fuck no. I mean, why you with somebody if that ain't? I mean, that's tough because them work relationships, they get deep. You know what I'm saying? Like they get personal, bro. But yeah, nah. If you looking from his point, I'm saying fuck no. Like who wants you know what I'm saying? Your wife. I said this in like a couple. I'm not gonna say like if I can go back to one of the other videos, I had said something like every guy wants their girl to see them as that dude. So knowing these last however they got along with each other, she gon' fantasize. She's gonna end this maybe with this other dude on her mind. You know what I'm saying? And like she's trying to get digged down by. It's just I don't see how you supposed to be cool with that. I mean, I get it though because at least after you gonna be able to move on and shit. But if that's the love of his life and everything, and he gotta suck it in that she been fanning because she been wanting this shit. That's what make it probably hurt. I think it'd be different if it was like in a situation like y'all was out, y'all did like some swinger shit or something like that. But you making special requests though, like, and this is a dude that you been knowing, like, like I said, it's a good thing that she asked, but at the same time, like, to call him insecure and shit, like, I bet you if it was, nah, I think vice versa. I think some girls would be cool with that though, but I think some girls would allow them to be like threesome and shit. Us guys can't do that, bro. I'm gonna be real. We ain't. Y'all know how I feel. Girls can. I don't know if girls can take in a lot of shit. Like you know what I'm saying. Like paying for like getting cheated on and everything, but because they take it well though. Some girls do. Like sometimes they'll cheat back. Sometimes you don't even know that they mad. Sometimes whatever. Like, but they take it better than us dudes. You know what I'm saying? Like most of the times when you see stuff happen, it be dudes uh killing other dudes when they find that girl cheating and doing all that crazy shit. You don't see girls doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how that stomach pain feel. Shit, I mean, I got hella stories about that, man. I ain't gonna lie, like, cause, hey, so us dudes, we can't take it that lightly, bro. So, like I said, I could see her like being like, oh, if he been wanting to threesome, he about to die or something. She'll let that slide, but vice versa, those guys, we territorial when it comes to our females, man. So,
date, yeah. I was hoping that my opposition to her plan always had some attraction to him. He is leaving the company and she will never see him again. So this is the perfect opportunity to sleep with someone else. She said that I could say no, of course, but that she would, quote, be mad/disappointed at me for an undetermined amount of time and that it would be confirmation of my male toxicity and insecurity. Ready for the update?
Yeah.
I was hoping that my opposition to her plans would give her pause, but unfortunately, that did not happen. I said I am a hard no and that I am not sure how I will feel about you if you go ahead with it. I was met once again with, quote, this is for me. It will be one time. What can I say to help you deal with it? You'll get over it. We were meant to be, regardless of the situation. All of these remarks leading up to Saturday. She left Saturday ostensibly to meet her coworkers, but in reality, to f the guy. I asked her to text me when she was leaving for the bar, and when she did, I asked her if she was really going to go through with this. After her response, quote, I'm not answering any more questions tonight. I will see you tomorrow. I blocked my wife.
Good.
Then
Oh shit. You know how we kind of be going in like, but fuck, man.
I did something either stupid or brilliant. I went to the bar where the get-together was happening. Well, not the bar, but a transit bench across the street. I waited for a long time. It was running through my mind, the leading up to this event, that I need to know who this guy was, maybe to compare myself against him, to see what he had that I do not. It was driving me crazy not knowing who he was and what was so special about him that she would ruin our marriage for. After what seemed like an eternity, a woman that I recognized from my wife's office left the bar and got in a cab. Soon, other people started filing out and a whole group came out and people were hugging a man and shaking his hand. I assumed that I had my guy. I didn't see my wife and had a brief thought that maybe she called it off. I unblocked her and there were no messages. Everyone said their goodbyes and left. Dude was standing outside for a few minutes and then my wife came out. She looked around, took his hand and started walking away together. Of all the emotions I went through, trepidation, sadness, anger, it was disgust that really encapsulated the event for me. This guy was short, fat, and bald. All the things I cannot compete with. Ultimately, I felt like a pervert for watching from a distance. I followed until they got to the hotel and then turned around and went home. I woke up Sunday morning and put a lock on the master bedroom door. I moved her things to the spare room and left a note asking her to find other accommodations as quickly as possible. I visited another friend who is a lawyer and he gave me some sage advice and a couple of recommendations for divorce attorneys and made the introductions. My soon-to-be ex sort of apologized. She said that she regretted the entire thing. I said there's a difference between regret and remorse. You regret what happened because of the cause and effect. You have regret because your life will never be the same. Our relationship will never be the same because you were wholly and willfully unconcerned about me and what I wanted.
Yep.
She asked if I had any questions that she would answer them now, no matter how disturbing. I said that the one question I do have is why? Not necessarily why this guy, why this low-end, unattractive, unfit guy, but why someone else in the first place. She said that the cancer scared her to her core. She felt like she was rushing towards mortality and stepping out of that tunnel was appealing. She said that after all this time of being a wife and mother and worrying about family, this was something just for her, an escape.
I think that probably hurt that nigga the most. Damn. When you figure out your girl fucking on some nigga even weaker than you, probably fucked him up. But moral of the story. Get your fucking out before you get into these relationships. Cause obviously she wasn't done getting the cobwebs knocked off that coochie. You wasn't hitting it right. And quit talking about short dudes cause niggas short dudes put it down. But yeah. That's the video. We're gonna come at y'all with some more.
Loaded up, young nigga, let it get loaded up, pour some drink, yeah, I pour. In the night, in the streets, I'm